It's us. Brazil is not, or Rio de Janeiro, I should say, is not as dangerous as you guys think. All right. So when I mean not as dangerous, I'm talking about the South Zone. Anywhere else, a little bit different. But the South Zone, for the most part, is well protected. All right. It's well protected, well looked after. There's a lot of security and a lot of police. The South Zone, if you stay in the South Zone, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. I saw like fights almost break out. And as soon as the fight was about to break out, the cops were right there. Like, cops are on your ass in the South Zone, especially Copacabana, Ipanema. They're there. They have a presence, a very strong presence. Like, I felt safe in the South Zone. Like, I walk everywhere in Copacabana. Now, Copacabana, I will say this. Copacabana is the sketchiest one out of the three. So you have Copacabana, Ipanema, Leblon. Now, the further up you go, so Ipanema, Leblon, it gets safer, it gets better, it gets bougier, more sophisticated. Copacabana is considered the ratchet one out of the three. All right, it's still nice, but depending on where you go, it can get a little sketchy. But Copacabana, because I stayed in Copacabana, I thought it was fine as long as you mind your business, as long as you try to camouflage as much as you can. All right, so don't wear jewelry. I didn't wear this. I didn't even wear the cross in Brazil. I wore no jewelry. I didn't wear a watch. I didn't wear any designer clothes. All I wore in Brazil was tank tops, a shirt, shorts, and regular shoes. I tried to camouflage and look as much as I could as a tourist when I was over there. I didn't want to stick out. So no designer clothes, no watches, no chains. Don't stick out. Don't make it easy for someone to target you. Don't be taking out your cash like that, like crazy. Don't be taking out your phone like crazy, recording that. Just be, it's safe like anywhere else. All right. So it has its safe places and it has its dangerous places. So the most dangerous place I went to in Rio de Janeiro and possibly Brazil, and it might not be as dangerous as other areas, but when I went to Lapa, now Lapa was sketchy. All right. Lapa was sketchy. Just us driving to Lapa was a little sketch. It's a little away from the South Zone. It's in its own little territory. You see that nice, cool bridge thing, whatever it is. I don't know, like I think it's a bridge. And like there's like a train, like a trolley that goes over that. It's kind of cool. But that was probably the most sketchiest area I've been to. I went in there and it was just pure locals, no tourists, like barely any tourists. But from what I was told to stay away from there because they're more bound to take your phone to rob you. And they're more bound to drug you. All right. So drugging isn't something that just happens in Colombia or anywhere else. You can get drugged, like scoped in Brazil too. All right. Not as common, but you can. And I heard Lapa is that place that happens a lot in. I've heard from locals themselves. Be very careful in Lapa, especially if you're American. Like they can sniff it off of you. You know what I mean? So yeah, Lapa was probably the most sketchiest place I've been to in Brazil. So I was on guard, but I was having fun in Lapa. Lapa's cool. I'm glad I got to go to Lapa once, even though it wasn't the best time because I didn't really know where to go in Lapa. So I need to go with a local or a tour guide the next time.